Tell City, Indiana, a small town that prides itself on resilience. On a good day, this port takes in tons of iron, but a bad day, when the water's too high, can turn into weeks. The pier unusable, no way to offload to the town's foundry, and 1,000 workers waiting for it. Enter Pete Buttigieg, one of Washington's most powerful politicians, since he holds the purse strings for literally hundreds of billions of dollars. You're the money man in many ways. Is it enough?
You know, there's never enough, but what we're doing right now amounts to the biggest investment that's happened probably since the Eisenhower administration. It is going to be a game changer here. When we fund these kinds of projects, we're making an investment in our supply chain and in the whole country.
Confident, but not concern-free. Supply chain backlogs, crushing inflation, everything costing more. Yesterday I spoke with a forklift salesman. He said he has to tell his customers they're not going to get their orders for sometimes up to 2 years.
You know, I try to assume the worst, and then maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised if I'm not. Maybe it's a coping mechanism, I don't know.
Is it foolish for us to think that Washington can fix this?
Well, look, no policymaker has a dial that you can just turn up or down that's going to control things like oil prices or gas prices. But let's work on the things that we can control. A big part of what goes into costs and prices is shipping.
While the workers here at this port say the $1.5 million plus they'll be getting could actually improve productivity about 60%, in many cases that funding can't come fast enough or even be enough. There's real fear of a nationwide recession, a lingering, possibly crippling one. So his visit, at the same time President Biden and the rest of the team are on a building blitz, profiling projects in more than a dozen regions in April alone. Politically, it looks like it's a rush to get this messaging out to people before we get too far into the midterm cycle and say, hey, look, have faith in us, don't bail on Democrats.
Well, look, folks are impatient, folks are looking for solutions, we get that, and when you're in charge, you got to make sure you're delivering. That's why every day we're demonstrating what these federal dollars can deliver.
Even if the tide appears against them. In Tell City, Indiana, I'm Scott Thuman.